Hello everyone, friends of Barça Hoy. Welcome to this new video where we're going to talk with Ira about the alternatives to the possible signing of Julián Álvarez. Ira, if Julián doesn't come, who's going to come?
Well, we're going to see that in the video. People, go ahead and leave a big like, Adri. And of course, as we talk, people should tell us, hey, I like this player more or I like that one more. So let's see which player could take that spot, that coveted spot in the forward line of FC Barcelona.
Let's go. Let's get started. Well, folks, we're talking about the alternatives to Julián Álvarez because obviously we don't know if the signing is going to happen for sure. It's a priority for Barça to be able to sign the Argentine. But, Ira, if Julián Álvarez, who is Hansi Flick's favorite and the desired player, doesn't end up coming, and Deco too, if Julián doesn't come, which players do you think are possible alternatives?
Well, right now, as of today, Adri, we can say that there are two big alternatives that are being talked about a lot. Deco is doing his job, of course. He has seen that Hansi Flick is also asking him, obviously, hey, look, this team we have right now, as of today, is it enough for the Champions League? No. Is it enough to compete in La Liga? Well, I would say yes, because obviously the stats and the titles are there. But of course, this Barça also needs a bit of a shake-up, and they need to spend a little, and money, of course.
Currently, on the roster, Robert Lewandowski, Ferran Torres, Marcus Rashford. I mean, three forwards who really have nothing to do with each other. They have the level. Obviously, they're very good. They've scored a lot of goals. But not the kind of players who already give you that energy or, I don't know, that reliability in front of goal, right? I think Lewandowski is about to leave Barça, probably this summer. Yeah, I think so. Ferran Torres, could he also leave Barça? Or maybe as a substitute? I think it is a good option. And Marcus Rashford, for me, definitely I wouldn't pay 30 million for him.
Now the time has come, and everyone knows it, that you have to, well, decide whether you're going to pay that release clause or simply, well, Rashford would go back to United. I'll tell you something, Adri. For me, Ferran Torres can stay as the replacement for the striker who comes to Barça. I know I would keep him. I think his numbers are there too, of course. And people will say, hey, but Rashford's numbers are there too. So, well, it's a matter of opinions. My opinion is the same as yours, Adri. I wouldn't keep Robert Lewandowski. I would keep Ferran Torres. But I wouldn't pay that price for Marcus Rashford.
Let people write in the comments, Rashford yes, Marcus Rashford no.
Come on, we gave you that one too.
Starting from this premise, Barça wants a number 9 to compete for the Champions League, to win that long-awaited trophy that we haven't won in over a decade. There's a squad and core, but key pieces are missing. Yesterday, in the last few hours, my colleague Sique Rodriguez from Cadena SER revealed that if the Julián deal doesn't happen, yesterday we reported on this channel and colleagues shared in other media that Julián is a real option. But for now, sources in Madrid deny it. That Julián's brothers have gone house hunting. That Julián has something arranged with Barça. It's logical for them to say it. It's logical.
He won't admit he's looking for an apartment in Barcelona or that it's already settled. First, because he's a player for Atletico de Madrid, that's clear. Second, he's playing in a Champions League semi-final.
That's the first thing.
Which is historic, Adri, and he won't be thinking about anything else. Because then even the fans and the Atletico de Madrid club itself would say, hey, get out of here, because this is not professional at all.
It's a World Cup year, with the tournament just around the corner. For now, Barça is working on Julián's situation. But as Sique Rodriguez, our colleague from Cadena SER in Barcelona, said, he has revealed two names. Two players who are very good, real alternatives to Julián Álvarez, but obviously they won't be easy either because they're on teams that pay them a lot of money and the transfer would also be expensive for Barça. We're talking about Victor Osimhen and João Pedro, the Brazilian striker from Chelsea. What do you think?
If you want to know more about these players, stay tuned. I'll share more soon. This amazing chair you see here, could be yours. And you can even get it with a discount code, which is Barça Hoy. Explain what's happening with this chair since people are surely impressed.
Well, now we'll continue with the video, but the official FC Barcelona gaming chair is already available at Barça Hoy, and it could be yours. Check it out because we have it in the video description box with a 5% discount code so you can save 10 euros on that awesome Barça gaming chair that you've got to have at home. So, this is where Julián sits. And the mile, not good, of course, so go ahead, buy it.
Buy it now. Adri?
With now, please.
Let's go to the video. It's crazy who Barça is considering as replacements. First, let's discuss Osimhen.
All right, let's seriously start talking about Victor Osimhen. We've reviewed how Barça is doing, what the front line looks like. Julián is an option, but we have to look for others in case it doesn't work out. First topic. First key player who would be an alternative to Julián Álvarez. Victor Osimhen, Nigerian striker. He currently plays for Galatasaray. He is 27 years old. He is a footballer who played in the Africa Cup of Nations this year with the Nigerian national team. A man who is a target man. A natural finisher. Physically at his peak. Incredible physique. Fast. He presses. He fits into Hansi's system. Yes. I've told you a lot of positive things. He scores a lot of goals. He scores all kinds of goals. But for me, there's one drawback that I think would never work at Barça. Which is, he's a guy... What
are you going to say?
He's a very troublesome guy. Look, he loses his temper. He really loses his mind a lot. And I don't know if a locker room like this, well, it could start a fire.
He's basically a Mario Balotelli type.
He's Mario Balotelli squared.
Yes, it's clear. Adri says he's a prolific scorer. 20 goals in 31 matches plus 6 assists, matching what Victor Osimhen has provided. But aside from those virtues he has as a footballer, recently, well, just a week ago, we saw him, an incredible scene today, grabbing players by the neck. I mean, if you do this once, it's clear you've done it more times. And this guy has a hot temper. Watch out. Well, he's a player who presses a lot, who will give everything for the team, but hey, there's that side to him. He has a bit of that.
He has those things that I think take away from Victor Osimhen that cause trouble in the locker room. And, well, he has the quality. I think he has the level to play for Barça. Yes. Do you like Osimhen? Write in the chat. Let people say if they like Osimhen.
Tell people that, well, a pretty high price was actually paid for Osimhen.
Yes, we're going to explain it because not long ago he was on loan at Galatasaray. But there's a purchase clause. And Napoli sold him for 75 million euros. Napoli paid 100 million for him not long ago. So, damn, the Nigerian was expensive.
People should know one thing. Is this the player that Barca should go crazy for? There's Julián Álvarez, whose price we've already mentioned.
I think they'd pay at least 100 million.
Would you rather spend that 100, 120 on Julián or get this Osimhen for a bit cheaper at 75 million euros?
Let people tell us in the chat.
I want your opinion.
I'd keep Osimhen in reserve for now. Let's talk about Joao Pedro. I like Osimhen in principle, but the negatives weigh too heavily for me.
Me too. Plus, even without that downside, I'm a huge Julián Álvarez fan. Sorry. That's right, Adri, it's clear. Joao Pedro, Chelsea player.
Joao Pedro, great player. 24 years old, a footballer who just recently arrived at Chelsea. They pay him a lot of money. He costs 64 million euros. Not bad? No, not bad. For a guy who is a prospect, and a prospect who looks spectacular. Totally. Technically, better than Osimhen, more flashy. He doesn't have those crazy ideas. He's a solid guy. Well, a bit more focused. He's fast. Great shot. He can use both feet too. Great header. I mean, he's very well-rounded. I see Joao Pedro as a player for both now and the future. I prefer him to Osimhen. Osimhen makes an instant impact, but this guy is a striker you can trust from day one, even if you can't ask everything of him right away. I have a great feeling about him.
If you check the stats, Osimhen has 20 goals, Joao Pedro 19, and both have 6 assists each.
Yes.
By the numbers, Adri, the balance is very even.
Immediate performance is important, but Joao Pedro is younger than Victor Osimhen. Players usually get some leeway, but I really like Joao Pedro. Yes, sir, I do.
Joao Pedro would be 24 years old. Victor Osimhen, 27 years old.
And Joao Pedro cost Chelsea 64 million euros coming from Brighton? Exactly. And honestly, I find it interesting. I would pay a transfer fee for this guy.
I think so too. So, well, to wrap up, Adri, of course, my favorite is Julián Álvarez, and those are the two options.
Let the people choose.
Yes, let the people choose. Victor Osimhen or Joao Pedro.
A lot of names will come up. We'll tell you all of them every day right here.
On Barça Hoy, as always.
Subscribe. We're going for 500,000 subscribers, family. Let's go. Barça yesterday, Barça today. Barça always.
Nice chair, huh?
Buy it.
Let's go. Thank you.